Oh god, no. What happened? Oh, did the servers crash this morning? Oh, this is gonna take a minute. Alright, that wasn't too bad. It only took about 8-9 minutes to get through the queue. Thankfully nowhere near as bad as the month after Endwalker launched, where it was like 4 hours to get in? Apparently these servers crashed this morning, and the servers tend not to like it when too many people log in at once, so they only let in like 15 every 30 seconds or something like that. I don't remember the actual numbers, but it's just taking a little bit for everyone to log back in so that the login servers don't crash. Anyways, hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where last time we took on some mining leave quests and unlocked leave quests in Drybone. Between episodes, I did all the level 15 leave quests. All of them. It was a very busy day. But I did get a lot of experience for all of my classes, and, well, yeah. I had a time. Got Thaumaturge up to 20, so that's nice. Anyways, today we are taking on our level 15 miner quest. Hello there, Adalberta. Before we do that, it's Monday, so minion roulette once again. Hey, we have Solus. Hello, wind-up Solus. Alright, let's get started with Adalberta and the level 15 quest. Adalberta would like you to meet a prominent member of the mining community. Oh, exciting! Satora, I've been searching high and low for you. You have a visitor, and no ordinary one at that. I speak of Deep Canyon, vice foreman of Amagina & Sons Mineral Concern. It seems word of your sizable haul of obsidian has reached his ears, and now he wishes to meet with you. I can only speculate as to his intentions, I'm afraid. We haven't spoken much of late. Truth be told, I've scarcely seen him. You'd never know it, but we used to be close. Anyway, I suggest you go and see the man, find out what he wants of you. He's waiting by the entrance. So a big client wants to meet with me. Exciting. Wonder what this is about. You must be Satora Lancy. I've been waiting for you. I'm Deep Canyon, vice foreman of the concern. I must say you're not what I was expecting. I was sure Adalberta's newest protege would be an Alamigan, like every other miner this place produces these days. But I'll wager you're from even farther afield and that you're an adventurer. No offense, but in these parts, adventurers are known for being fickle buggers who break pledges like the rest of us break bread. Truth be told, I've always wondered whether you lot were actually good for Ul'dah. But it seems you're not like the others. It takes more than a job in miner to deliver on an order from the concern. I have a mind to assign you work, real work, but before I do, I'm obliged to test you. I want you to procure 10 ounces of cinnabar for me. Do this and we'll talk about more lucrative undertakings. Of course, a bit of cinnabar should impose much trouble for the guild's rising star. 'Tis but a formality. And speaking of formalities, be sure to tell the guildmaster about your little test. She's the one in charge around here after all. I won't have it said that I'm undermining her authority. Alright, I mean, 10 cinnabar doesn't sound too bad. Let's check in with Adalberta. A test from Deep Canyon, you say? I thought as much. In case you don't know, cinnabar is a mineral used to make quicksilver. It's found in certain types of rocks, and you invariably need a sledgehammer to get at it. Now, I don't mean to dampen your spirits, but contrary to what you were told, cinnabar isn't easy to find. In fact, it's known to elude even experienced miners. And here you are, tasked with procuring 10 ounces of the stuff. Safe to say, this test is no mere formality. I may not be able to help you dig, but I can point you in the right direction. Search just outside the Sunrise Gate. The rocky outcrops thereabouts are known to yield cinnabar. 10 ounces may sound like nothing, but take it from me, you'll have to work for every one. This is a big task, Satora, but I believe you're equal to it. Alright, well, we've mined up cinnabar in the past, but let's just go ahead and double check our gathering log. It would be in quarrying. We are looking at Horizon's Edge. Also, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be what we covered today. Got it. Alright, out to Horizon's Edge. It'll probably be easiest to just take a chocobo out to Horizon itself. Alright, made my way to Horizon, and as stated by our guildmaster, cinnabar is just outside in the rocky outcrops. Alright, hello there, Cinnabar. Please get into my bag. We just need to get 10. That'll be very, very easy. You'll have to work for every ons. Ha! Too bad for you. Gathering is actually ridiculously dead simple. Which is probably a good thing given how much of everything you need. I am very glad that it is so dead simple. Alright, let's save a tiny bit of money and return to Adalberta. Or I guess we're going directly to Deep Canyon. Hello there, Deep Canyon. I brought you all the Cinnabar you could ask for. And did ask for. I want 10 ounces of Cinnabar, not one less. Oh, and make it quick. I've got other commissions I want seeing to. Don't worry about it, sir. I have plenty for you. Did I not eat? Well, well, the full amount. Congratulations, Satora. You've passed the test. Seems you've got even more potential than I'd been led to believe. This guild's no place for a lass of your talent. I'd make you my personal assistant, but sadly for you, the position's not open to adventures. Why? Because the concern only employs those whose roots are firmly planted in Ul'dah. Our nation owes much of its prosperity to the mining trade, but more and more we see outsiders growing fat off the knowledge of our forebears. Oh, I know full well that there are decent foreigners out there who give as much as they get, yourself for one, but ultimately what belongs to Ul'dah should stay in Ul'dah hands. Don't think I like this guy very much. Of course, the current guildmaster doesn't share our way of thinking, which is something I dare say we'll need to see about correcting before long. Might be his business is good, but 'tis better to be short-handed than to watch outsiders make off with our wealth. But we were talking about you, Satora. You've proven yourself capable, and the concern will have more work for you in the coming days. Depend on it. Before I go, here's some free advice from me. Pay more attention to your gear. Oh shit, did I forget to repair it? What you wear and wield affects how well you work. Even a decent pair of gloves can make a world of difference. Take my word for it. These things cost money, 'tis true, but what's the price of a pair of gloves compared to the untold wealth that lies out there waiting to be dug up? Bugger all, that's what! And on that note, I'll be off. I don't doubt we'll meet again soon, assuming you'll stick with the trade long enough, that is. Alright then. Well, good to meet you. Good to have a potential source of work. So, like, okay. Alright, I had a longer thing to say here about the shit he said about what comes from Ul'dah should stay in Ul'dah, but after thinking about it, I'm going to revise what I said just a little bit. I still agree with what I said, but I'm going to simplify it to hopefully have less risk of there being horrible fighting in the comments. Ul'dah's not exactly a great nation. And they're not exactly a nation that's at risk of having a lot stolen from them. They are more likely to be the thieves than to be stolen from. They are more likely to be the assholes than to be the victims of assholes. So the whole idea that he doesn't want stuff from Ul'dah to be taken from Ul'dah, that just, it's a shitty attitude. It's a very isolationist, we're better than you, fuck everyone else, got mine attitude, and I hate that. But yeah, hopefully that just sums up my issues with him. Anyways, let's go ahead and work on our gathering log. Let's see, so today we are working on level 16 to 20. We've got raw malachite, raw sphene, raw fluorite, raw danburite, sunrise talon, and alumen. Looks like a lot of it's going to be in Eastern Thanalin. So we can go to Eastern Thanalin first. And then everything else is going to be in the Shroud or Lenosia. And then over here, Western Lenosia, Middle Lenosia. Alright then, let's go East Thanalin first. Alright, made it over to Horizon. We are looking for raw malachite, raw fluorite, and alumen. Raw malachite, raw fluorite, alumen. Let's see, lay of the land says to the northeast we have a 20 grade mining spot, so that'll probably give us what we're looking for. I have to imagine that all three of those, since it's just 3 from mining and not quarrying, they should all be in basically the same mining spots. Okay, let's see. Where is it at? Further to the northeast? Almost there. Okay, we've got 4 spots here, so we should be able to get plenty of whatever we're looking for. In this mineral deposit, we have alumin. There we go, got a nice little stack of it. Next thing we grab is going to be the raw malachite. Ooh, since our gathering is over 128, we have +1 to our yield. We get either 2 or 3 instead of 1 or 2. Very nice. Now we have way too much raw malachite. There's no way we need that much. Oh well. Worst case, I can sell it. Next up is the raw fluorite. And then for the last spot, we'll just grab some fire elemental shards with the 12's bounty. Ooh, Gatherer's Boon plus 40%. Don't mind if I do. Beautiful. Alright, what's next on our gathering log? That should be everything in East Sandelin for regular mining. How about for quarrying? Alright, looks like we're off to the Shroud and Lenosia next. Alright, so made it up to North Shroud for our next target, which I believe is going to be over here by the hedge tree, just north of Old Gridania. Yeah, it looks like we've got plenty of mining spots around here, all level 20, and they should be giving us something good. I think it was just one new thing? Yeah, the raw sphene. We'll just do raw sphene from this one, and then the rest will be earth shards. Just so we can make sure our shards are nice and stocked up. Not that we're in any particular risk of running out, given we have over 1,800. But, you know, better to be safe than sorry. Good to start stocking up now, just in case our supply from doing quests and whatnot starts to run out. And last set of shards. Beautiful. All right. Next up, I believe the rest of our gathering is going to be in Lenosia. Let's see. Western Lenosia, Western Lenosia, Western Lenosia, and Western Lenosia. So I think I have an idea of where we're going next. Just call it a hunch. I'll meet you over in Western Lenosia. Alright, made it to Western Lenosia. We are just west of Swiftperch. And it looks like there's a few mining spots around here, but they're all level 30? No, that's too high. I mean, we can absolutely do it at our level, but that's not what I wanted to look for. I want to find the level 20 mining spots so we can get the things that are actually at our current level. Leave quests, doing a great job of keeping us really over-leveled on these crafters and gatherers. Honestly, I appreciate it. Means I don't have to do a whole bunch of grinding to get these caught up. It's probably going to slow down eventually, but that's just kind of what happens. Also, I did a lot of leave quests yesterday. Like, my allowances after 24 hours, I have 65? You gain a few, I think, every 12 hours. I used almost half of my allowances. I did almost like 50 leave quests, apparently. Just judging from the number of allowances I used. Alright, here we go. We've got mudstone here, and limestone, and ice shards. Mudstone and limestone. I was in need of you recently, and I couldn't mine you because I hadn't actually done the crafting log for you yet, and I wanted to show that on screen for the first time. But on the bright side, we finally have gathered these ourselves. So now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now I can mine them for myself without needing to buy them. Hello there, ice shards. Oh wait, it's fine. I don't need 12's bounty. And I don't need food either. I completely forgot to eat food, and by the time I remembered, we were too deep in. Alright, so next up... Oops, not crafting. I keep going to crafting log. We need raw damburite and sunrise telin, which should both be in the area. The question is, where? Oh, you know what? I've got a good idea for where they might be. There's a nice little rocky canyon up here that might have them. Yeah, that's a rocky outcrop. Thank you, game. That's not what I'm looking for. These mining spots are what I'm looking for. Ooh, Gatherer's Boon chance plus 40%. Don't mind if I do. We got some sunrise telin. And we can get some raw danburites. Why, thank you very kindly. And that should complete the crafting log for this level of miner. Which means y'all are gonna be so excited by what I say next. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, main story. We are finally continuing the main story with Into a Copper Hell. I will see everyone next time as we finally get going once again.